Hey guys, Peyton Snakeback here again for another DVD and Blu-ray update for you guys this week. It's been about almost a month since I did a DVD and Blu-ray update. Look how much stuff I got to watch for you guys. I got 23 movies here. I got 12 Blu-rays, 9 DVDs. As usual, I'm going to start off with the Blu-rays and I'm going to review the DVDs. Alright. So the first one here I got, this is one I was able to go see in theaters, and I actually really do like this one. I know this one got mixed opinions, but I actually, for like a CGI animated movie, I actually really like this one, like an animated live action movie. But this was that would be my phone. This is the Tom and Jerry movie here on a Blu-ray. Basically, I always kind of liked how, always thought it was pretty interesting how movies like this took place in motels, like, The Witches, Dunstan Checks In. I always thought that was kind of interesting, because this movie does take place entirely in, this expensive, hotel. But basically, the movie is basically, stars Chloe Grace Moretz, and it's basically her, trying to find a job, and, she's not having any luck, and she comes across this, motel, or this hotel, and basically she ends up stealing this woman's resume, making people think that this was her, that the woman that she stole it from, and from that she ends up getting hired at this motel, and basically, Tom and Jerry, of course, Tom is coming after Jerry in the motel, and basically, Chloe Grace Moretz's character is getting hired to, basically she hires Tom to get Jerry, Jerry the mouse. And that's pretty much what it is. And, this big wedding's going on, and they're trying to get everything ready for this wedding that's going to happen. But overall, I actually really did like this one. I thought this one was actually really cool. Exactly. I know it got some mixed opinions, but I actually really like this one, But definitely let me know what you guys thought about this one right here. But on here, though, for feature watch, you get deleted scenes, gag reel, you get some behind-the-scenes footage, and you get plenty of good features on this one. So, yep, that's Tom and Jerry here on Blu-ray. Alright, the next one here. This one right here, I just watched, just got done watching, less than an hour ago. But I absolutely thought this movie was amazing. I kind of like, Horizon Line a little bit better, but I still do like this one. But this is a movie called Endangered Species here on Blu-ray. This movie has, Jerry O'Connell, which I've talked to a couple times on Instagram. Rebecca Ramajin, I think that's how you say her name. Philip Winchester's in this one as well. This movie right here is basically about this family who's going on this vacation. They're on this vacation to Africa or something, and they end up going doing one of those kind of trips where you're just in the car and you're you look at the animals and stuff and you take pictures. I forgot what you call that. But if you guys been to those places, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But it's them going there, and the one mother in the movie, she likes rhinos, and she wants to look for a rhino. She ends up finding one, but then this rhino basically knocks down this vehicle, and I don't think they have cell phones. I think they left them or something. But anyway, their cars broke down. Now they're in the middle of nowhere. They don't know where to go, and they're surrounded a bunch of these these wild animals. I thought this movie was actually pretty interesting right here. There were some pretty cool twists here and there for this one. It was kind of like a movie that came out back in 2007, I believe. It's a movie I have not seen in years. I really want to rewatch that one sometime. I remember it was a movie called Prey. It was about a lion or something. It was similar to that movie, but I actually thought this one was really worth watching. But I know the reviews are bad on this. I know the reviews are bad on Horizon Line as well. I don't know why. Because both of these movies I actually thought was pretty interesting. But definitely let me know what you guys thought about this one. I absolutely thought this one was amazing. On here, you get a director's commentary and commentary with co-writer, director, producer, and actors, cast and crew interviews, and theatrical trailer here. The next one here I got. This set right here is kind of interesting as well. I was able to watch all these movies on Blu-ray, and I actually do like these ones. They weren't not perfect or anything, but I still like them. It's the Snoopy Collection here on Blu-ray. This came out about a month ago. Basically, there's 4 movies on here. 2 movies have came out the Blu-ray for the very first time, and you have to get it get the set to get those 2 movies. But the movies that came out for the very first time on Blu-ray is Bon Voyage, Charlie Brown, and Race for Your Life, Charlie Brown. And the ones that are available on Blu-ray is, the other ones include A Boy Named Charlie Brown and Snoopy Come Home. But this one right here, Bon Voyage, that was when Charlie Brown and the kids, I think they go to like Paris or something. The Race for Your Life one, that was when they go to this camp, and it's like racing camp. And The Boy Named Charlie Brown, that one had to do with like him trying to win the spelling bee. And the 4th one was when Snoopy runs away. But I actually thought these movies were kind of interesting. Surprisingly, I've never seen any of these movies, so I don't know how I was never able to, not see these ones. Okay, the next one here I got is, this is a movie that went out of print a while back, but I was finally able to get a copy on eBay last year for about, like, $38 or something. And, I actually do like this one. I mean, it's not like a perfect movie or anything, but I like it. It's a movie called Identity here on Blu-ray. This one, this is the movie with John Cusack, Ray Lolita, and Amanda Peet is in this one as well. And John C. McGinley is in this one as well. Should have got some water. But this movie right here is basically, it takes place at this motel. It was right about a group of people who are, it's 10 people, 10 strangers. They go to this motel in this rainstorm, and one of them has like a fugitive, not a fugitive, but a serial killer that they were going to transport to another facility. And what ends up happening basically at this motel, there's like these mysterious murders are starting to happen, and everyone's a suspect basically, and because basically they're just trying to figure out what exactly is going on, because like people are just dying mysteriously at this motel. It's actually a pretty interesting movie right here. I actually do like this one a lot. Alright, this next one right here, this is one I absolutely thought was amazing. I love these kind of like movies about like serial killers and stuff, and I thought this movie was absolutely amazing, and this one was actually pretty good. This is a movie called Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer here on Blu-ray. This movie right here, it's based off, the serial killer, Henry Lee Lucas, who was like a killer back in like in the 60s or something. I think he was like killing people from like 1960 and to like maybe like the 1983 or something. But I know he was also partners with they say Otis, so it's actually Otis Toole, who he was also the guy who killed was it Adam Walsh, which was John Walsh's 6-year-old son. But this movie is entirely fictional, but it's based off based off the serial killers though. But the movie is basically Henry, he's like friends with, in the movie they call him Otis, so he's friends with Otis Toole, and it's basically them going around killing the people and like basically like filming it and stuff. This movie is actually pretty damn crazy, but it's actually a really must-watch movie in my opinion. I know a sequel came out a sequel to this movie came out. I do have it. It didn't come out the Blu-ray, but it came out on DVD, which you'll see me watch. Well, you'll see me review in a future video. But yeah, definitely check this movie out if you guys have not seen it. This movie was actually fucking crazy right here, man. The next one here I got is the Austin Powers Trilogy here on Blu-ray. And of course, this is the one that includes all three of the movies right here. You know, Austin Powers, International Man of Spy, the Spy Who Shagged Me, and Goldmember, you know. Of course, these are just like fun, you know, spoof-like movies to watch. You know, if you haven't watched these movies, they're basically spoof movies to, like, you know, the James Bond movies. And, you know, it's like, it's Mike Myers playing this, you know, like, what's it, like, this crazy, like, insane, like, super spy. And, you know, they're just, like, fun movies to watch, you know. There's, like, a lot of great casts in these movies, you know. You know, it just like, a fun, like, pop-in, like, you know, popcorn, like, trilogy to watch. You know, these are just fun movies to watch right here. The next one here I got, this is one I've never seen. And I just watched it a couple nights ago. And, because, you know, I'm not really into the whole sci-fi thing that much. I decided to check this one out because my mom likes it a lot, and I watched it, and I loved it. I really enjoyed this one. I know it spawned 3 sequels. I think the part 2 came out in theaters. 3 and 4, I believe, were TV movies. But this is the movie called Species here on Blu-ray. And this movie right here is basically, you know, it's Natasha Henstridge. Well, it first starts out with, you know, her as, like, a little girl. They're, like, doing, like, some kind of, like, test on her and stuff. And, you know, the little girl, her child character ends up escaping. And, it's kind of hard to explain what happens exactly. But she's kind of like this, some sort of, like, alien or something. And, you know, but she makes an egg, and it turns from a little girl to turning into Natasha Henstridge. And it's her, like, and then, you know, it's like the group of these people trying to go find her and go after her, because, like, basically if she finds, like, another man, she mates with another person, it'll basically multiply with monsters, basically. And it's like a group of these people trying to find this thing, you know, try to stop this thing before it's too late. And, you know, there's a couple of cool cast members in this, like, well, I don't know how you say her name. But it was the one lady who played who's in the original CSI, Catherine Willows. I don't know how you say her name. It's Mark Helgenberger. I think that's how you say it. And I know Forrest Whitaker's in this one as well, who plays in you know, The Panic Room. Yeah, but if you haven't seen this movie, definitely give this one a watch. I actually do like this one. Had to get some water. Alright, now these last 5 Blu-rays right here, these are ones I'm going to put in my yard sale bin. The next one here I got is you know, the Little Shop of Hoarders remake. I don't know, I know you guys are probably like, why getting rid of that? That's a classic, Peyton. For some reason, I kind of like the original one better, the one that Roger Corman did back in the late 90s, or late 50s. I don't know, I kind of like that one a little bit better than this. I mean, there's a cool cast in this one, like Rick Moranis is in this, Ellen Green, Steve Martin, John Candy is in this, Bill Murray, you know, a bunch of great cast members in this. But, I don't know, it just wasn't, I just didn't really like it that much. But, you know, if you've seen the original one, you've seen this. It was basically, you know, Rick Moranis' character finds this plant, and the plant, you know, is basically wanting to eat bodies, basically, eat dead people. But I thought it was a worth watching movie. It was one I got at a Barnes & Noble about a couple months ago. This next one right here I know a lot of the reviews on this one, they're saying, oh, it's a great movie, it's a must-watch, it's a modern-day classic. I don't know, I thought it was okay. I mean, it wasn't... I kind of liked Parasite a little bit better than this, but it was a movie called The Lighthouse here on Blu-ray. This is the one with William Dafoe and Robert Pattinson in this. But I do like the technique that they were trying to use with this. You know, make it be like a black and white movie set in like the 1800s. I do like that, how they did that. But I don't know. This is kind of like a one-time watch like movie for me. Yep, that's The Lighthouse on Blu-ray. The next one here. This is a movie I tried to watch like 3 times. I just can't get myself into this movie. I'm just like, I'm done with this movie. This was that Tim Burton movie that came out in 2009, called the movie 9, here on Blu-ray, with the number 9. This is basically about like an apocalypse that was going on, and only like, I think it was like the end of the world basically, and it's these dolls are basically the only ones left in the world. This is a Dollar Tree one, The Protector 2. Why the hell did I get this one? Because I had digital code. I don't know. I just like collecting digitals, guys. Alright, but yeah, The Protector 2, not my type of movie. And the last one here I got. I wanted to watch this one before seeing the new one, because I'm going to go with a friend to see the new one. Well, if we can get a schedule, because I know he works on weekends, but we're going to try to work something out. But I did watch it, so I'm now ready to see the new one. And I know this one really, I guess, has nothing to do with the new one, but I wanted to watch it anyway, you know, to get ahead, to be on track. But it's you know, the Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw here on Blu-ray. I don't know. I mean, I couldn't really get into this one, so I'll probably sell this one as well. I mean, the Fast and Furious movies I really liked is 1, 2, 4, 5, and 7. Those are my favorite ones. Yeah, but that's that. So now, that's it. Okay, now on to the DVDs. So, lately I've been finding a lot of Veggietales DVDs here, and I have 4 here. So the first one on DVD I have, you know, Veggietales was a show I grew up watching back when I was little. You know, it's great to see, to come across a lot of these old classic ones I grew up watching. Like these ones right here, I had them on VHS, but I've never owned this set though. So it was actually pretty neat to actually find this one, and in great condition especially. This is Veggietales, the complete Silly Song Collection here on DVD. You know, this is actually a really neat set right here. I'll show you what it looks like. And of course, open it up, you get like the front right here. You get that. And there's like a chapter guide and what all the songs they sang. And it's basically a four disc set. Like it includes like, what was it? It's a Vegorama jukebox. Basically, it has like it's like a CD DVD of like all the songs. You can watch like the music videos and stuff. And here's like all the discs right here. It's really hard to do this with the little bit of space I have. You know, the ones it includes is Very Silly Songs, The End of Silliness, and The Ultimate Silly Song Countdown, which, the Countdown one, I've always really liked that one. I remember watching, when I watched the credits, I remember always crying, like shedding a lot of tears out. I don't know why, but I remember I used to do that. I don't do that anymore, thank God. But yeah, it was crazy the way I did that, though. But yeah, that is, you know, this on DVD. These other 2 here, these are ones you saw me show you guys when I went to the flea market like about a month ago. You know, this is Veggie Tales, the toy that saved Christmas here on DVD. And this is the one where this is basically, you know, it was kind of like, you know, the Couch Patch Kids that came out back in the day with for Christmas. The kids want this doll, this Buzzsaw Louie doll, and what the doll does is has like its own like so it has like its own saw, and it was kind of like the toy that the most kids wanted. And you know, the one doll ends up, you know, coming to life, and he basically trying to let everyone know that, you know, Christmas isn't about like, you know, wanting stuff. It's about like giving and stuff. But I remember this one being a cool one. This one right here is you know, Josh and the Big Wall. This is the one where these poor people, they're going to go to the promised land. I really want to get this one with, like, you know, the gold spine. I don't know what it is about, or the gray spine. I don't know what it is about that I like. I don't know. It just has like this cool classic look to it. And the other Veggietales DVD I have, this is one I found at a Walmart. This is an Easter Carol here on DVD. This is kind of like a spoof to like a Christmas Carol. This is kind of like, you know, the one guy, Mr. Nezer, I think that's his name. You know, how it was basically him like being greedy about like wanting to close down this church, and this angel comes to him and shows him what like how he's really being, what he really looks like and stuff. You know, it was actually a pretty neat episode. This wasn't like one of my favorite ones, but I do remember actually growing up with this one, you know, back in the day. This is this one. I'm assuming, you know, Universal owns the rights to Veggietales now, because I know I think Big Idea, they went out of business, and then for a while it was I think for a while it was Warner Brothers, and now it's Universal. So, but yeah. All right, now these last 5 DVDs here, these are ones I'm gonna get rid of. Now this is one I found at all of these ones I basically found at the Dollar Tree. Here's one right here I am going to get rid of. I couldn't really get into it. Although I did talk to Bill Mosley, who's in this one. I talked to him about a couple months ago. But this is a movie. It's a Shudder exclusive movie. It's called Boar, here on DVD. This is kind of like a movie about a killer boar. The next one here. This one was actually okay, but it wasn't my favorite movie. There was some creepy stuff to it, though. This is a movie called The Deadly Bees here on DVD. This is like an old 1960s movie. It's a 1967 movie about, like, these killer bees and stuff. I don't know. I thought it was worth watching, but, you know, it's one I will be getting rid of, though. This is one right here. This was actually Wes Craven's last and final movie before his death. This you know, this one has, what's her name again? Catherine Isabel, who I hope to talk to one day, you know. Now, Catherine Isabel has done some great stuff in the past. She did, like, the episode of Goosebumps, Freddy vs. Jason, the See No Evil 2, American Mary, a bunch of stuff. What was that werewolf movie? Ginger Snaps. But this is probably one of my least favorite Wes Craven movies. I don't know, it just wasn't, like, I mean, it wasn't perfect or anything, but, I mean, I still like it for what it is. But this is called The Girl in the Photographs here on DVD. This is one I remember reviewing to you guys a couple years ago. Yeah, but I thought it was decent. Now, this one right here, I do like this one, but the fact is, I am going to try to get it on Blu-ray. I'm going to see if I can find a Blu-ray copy. Because I know this is on Blu-ray, and I remember watching this one on Netflix as well. It was a found footage movie that came out in 2010, and it was Spanish, too. But it's called Troll Hunter here on DVD. Basically about a group of these, the government is saying, like, there's, like, these trolls that are, like, running around at night in the woods. Basically, but, I remember liking this one. And the last one here I got, this is one I just recently got. Mainly got it for the digital, but it was, you know, Kill Me 3 Times with Simon Pegg here on DVD. So, that is it for this DVD and Blu-ray update. So, whew, a bunch of review in there. Wow. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, though. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry that it took a month, but I just only have like a certain amount of movies and crazy stuff has been going on lately, so... But I hope you guys still enjoy this update for the stuff I reviewed, and thanks for watching. See ya.